Are you tired of feeling like you're constantly competing for a mere glance, investing time and energy with little to show for it? It's time to shift gears and embrace the wisdom of Stoicism. Welcome to a transformative approach where chasing attention becomes a thing of the past. In today's video, we'll explore the Stoic art of attracting genuine interest by embodying a calm and collected demeanor, a trait deeply admired by Stoics and often overlooked in modern romance. Join us as we unveil 9 strategic steps that not only help you preserve your personal energy, but also enhance your overall appeal. These tactics aren't just about attracting attention, they're about cultivating an aura of respect and self-control, the true hallmarks of Stoic charm. By adopting these principles, you'll learn to captivate through your presence alone, commanding respect in a way that feels effortless and genuine. So, if you're ready to break free from the exhausting cycle of seeking approval and embark on a journey towards self-improvement and meaningful connections, stay tuned. And remember, if this video offers new perspectives or inspires a change in how you engage with others, please like, subscribe, and share it with those who might benefit. Together, let's explore how to live more and struggle less. Now, let's dive into these transformative strategies and begin our path to Stoic attraction. Number 1. Don't let rejection knock you down. Rejection is a part of life, something the Stoics always understood. It's important not to take it personally. Sometimes a rejection isn't even about you. It might be due to her own battles, tastes, or circumstances you don't know about. Marcus Aurelius, the legendary Stoic philosopher, taught us that our real worth isn't tied to what others think or do. It's shaped by our own virtues and actions. So, if she ignores your messages or says no to a date, it doesn't define your value. In fact, it's an opportunity to lean into Stoic teachings. Imagine you finally muster the courage to ask someone out, and she says no. Instead of dwelling on the rejection, view it as a chance to reflect and grow. Remind yourself of your own value and continue to build your character. The Stoics focused on controlling what they could, their own thoughts, actions, and responses, and letting go of what they couldn't, like the actions of others. Epictetus, another Stoic heavyweight, once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you respond that counts." This means that her rejection shouldn't shake your self-esteem or alter your path. It's merely a circumstance, and your reaction reveals your true strength. Handling rejection with composure demonstrates maturity and emotional toughness. Consider this scenario. You ask a woman out, and she declines. Instead of getting upset, view it as an opportunity for personal growth. Dive into hobbies you love and pursue your own goals. The more you develop yourself, the more appealing you become, not just to potential partners, but to everyone. The Stoic concept of amor fati, or loving your fate, encourages us to accept whatever life throws at us. If you face rejection, see it as a part of your journey. Perhaps this rejection is steering you towards someone better suited for you. By embracing and loving your fate, you stay in sync with life's natural rhythm. Remember, there are plenty of people out there who will appreciate you for who you are. Keep your head up, focus on your personal ambitions, and pursue what truly interests you. You'll naturally attract those who resonate with your values. Adopting this Stoic attitude shows that rejection isn't as harsh as it seems. You'll grow more resilient and stay focused on what truly matters: your progress, your aspirations, and your joy. Every rejection nudges you closer to someone who truly sees your worth and helps you grow stronger and wiser. So, if she's not on the same page, accept it gracefully and keep moving forward. Focus on being the best version of yourself, and the right person will come into your life, one who values and respects you. Meanwhile, Stick to your Stoic roots and you'll find peace and strength on your journey. Number 2. Hold off on initiating contact. At first glance, this might seem counterintuitive. However, refraining from always being the one to initiate contact can be a clever tactic rooted in Stoic wisdom. By not constantly reaching out first, you create space for her to show her interest and effort in the relationship. This approach taps into the principle of reciprocity. People feel compelled to respond in kind when they perceive someone has invested in them. Imagine you've always been the one to start conversations, and she responds positively. If you suddenly stop initiating, she might begin to wonder about the change. This curiosity can prompt her to reach out to you, thereby deepening her investment in your connection. This method aligns with Stoic teachings by focusing on maintaining balance and not overextending yourself. Your composure and peace of mind should remain undisturbed by external factors. Consider a scenario where you've been consistently initiating conversations with a woman you're interested in. She enjoys the chats and responds well, but it's always you who starts them. One day, you decide to step back and not message her first. Initially, she might not notice, but over time, she could start wondering why you're quiet. This curiosity may lead her to reach out to you, showing that she values your interaction and is willing to put effort into maintaining it. This approach not only encourages her to invest more in the relationship, but also demonstrates your self-respect and confidence. You're not chasing her attention. Instead, you're giving her the opportunity to show her interest. This aligns with the Stoic idea of focusing on what you can control, your actions and responses, while letting go of what you cannot control, such as her actions and feelings. By embracing this tactic, you practice the Stoic virtue of self-discipline. You're not driven by the need for external validation, but stay true to your values and maintain your self-respect. This makes you more attractive and helps build a relationship based on mutual effort and respect. In Stoicism, the goal is to achieve inner peace and resilience. By not fighting for a woman's attention, you show that you value yourself and your emotional well-being, not compromising your dignity for fleeting validation. This strength of character is attractive and lays the foundation for a healthier, more balanced relationship. So, next time you're tempted to be the first to reach out, remember this Stoic principle. Hold back, give her the space to show her interest, and maintain your self-respect. In the end, this approach will lead to more meaningful and fulfilling connections. Before we move on to the next point, I'd love to hear from you. If this advice resonates with you, or if you've experienced a situation where holding off on initiating contact brought positive results, drop a comment and share your story with us. Or, if you're ready to embrace the Stoic principle of self-respect, comment, "Maintain my self-respect," below. Your insights could help others who are on the same journey of personal growth. Now let's dive into the next point, where we'll explore another powerful Stoic principle that can enhance your confidence and deepen your connections. Number 3, let her see that you're a catch in others' eyes. In the dating scene, it's impactful when a woman notices that other women are also drawn to you. This phenomenon, known as pre-selection bias, is a common psychological effect where people are more attracted to someone who is already considered desirable by others. Research shows that being seen as desirable boosts your appeal. However, showing that you're popular among women doesn't mean you should show off or be dishonest. Instead, focus on nurturing a genuine and varied circle of friends. Being around attractive and interesting women in a nonchalant way suggests that you have admirable qualities. This fits with Stoic values like authenticity, integrity, and valuing yourself. Stoicism teaches us to hold on to our inner virtues and not to chase external approval. Wanting a woman's attention should never make you sacrifice your principles or act desperately. Let your actions and true self speak volumes. Engage in activities that reflect your interests and principles, which not only expand your social life, but also boost your visibility. For example, by participating in social gatherings, engaging in group activities, or having an active online presence where you share exciting personal milestones, you demonstrate your social value. When you pursue what you love, you naturally exude confidence and happiness, which others find appealing. This shows not just that other women might be interested in you, but that you lead a fulfilling life. Take Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher, as an example. Emperor Marcus Aurelius, for instance, never sought out approval. He simply lived a life of virtue, fulfilling his responsibilities and adhering to his values. By leading a life brimming with purpose and happiness, he naturally attracted those who valued and respected him for who he truly was. Remember, Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control: our deeds, thoughts, and character. Trying to manipulate how someone sees you is beyond your control and only leads to stress and superficial interactions. Instead, aim to be your best self and let the quality of your life and genuine connections naturally attract the right people to you. Number 4. Take charge of your emotions. In Stoic philosophy, one fundamental rule is to manage your own emotions and not rely on external factors for your joy. Especially in your interactions with women, you shouldn't chase a woman's attention or depend on her to make you feel emotionally fulfilled. Relying on someone else for your happiness puts undue pressure on them and can harm the relationship. Imagine this: you meet a woman you're really into and start spending a lot of time together. If you find yourself constantly needing her approval and relying on her to boost your self-esteem, you're essentially giving her control over your emotional state. This kind of dependency can lead to insecurity and anxiety because your happiness is tied to her behavior and reactions. Instead, take ownership of your emotions and cultivate your happiness and self-worth from within. One effective way to do this is by practicing gratitude, focusing on what you have rather than what's missing. Each day, take time to appreciate the small joys in life, whether it's a stunning sunset, a delicious meal, or the companionship of a good friend. Regular physical activity is another excellent way to lift your spirits and build emotional strength. Exercise triggers the release of endorphins, natural mood enhancers that make you feel happier and more vibrant. It also provides a sense of achievement and control, reinforcing your emotional independence. Engage in hobbies and activities that you love, such as playing guitar, painting, trekking, or reading. These passions give you a sense of purpose and reduce your need for external approval by steering your own. Number 5. Don't chase. Chasing someone who doesn't show the same interest means you're handing over your power and self-respect. It's like running after something that's pulling away. It tires you out and disrupts the balance essential for a healthy relationship. Plus, it can make you feel undervalued and bitter, which isn't a solid foundation for any connection. Consider it this way: chasing someone can trick your mind into thinking they're more valuable or rare than they really are, often because you're feeling insecure. Research shows that people who are confident in themselves are more attractive. When you focus on your own life and stop chasing, you naturally come across as more confident and appealing. Imagine this: if you're always the one reaching out, planning things, and leading every conversation, it might seem like you're too eager or even desperate. That's not a good look and could make you less attractive to her. Shift gears a bit. Give her some space to come to you. If she's genuinely interested, she'll make a move. If not, you've saved yourself a lot of time and energy on someone who isn't into you. The wise Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "We don't suffer from the events in our lives, but from how we view them." So change your perspective. Focus on what you can control. your actions and reactions. Build up your own self-worth, dive into interests that excite you, and spend time with friends and family. Chase your goals and fill your life with joy. Building real, lasting relationships should be about mutual respect and interest, not a one-sided chase. When you stop chasing and start focusing on being the best version of yourself, you create a space where natural attraction can grow. You show that you value your time and self-respect, making you a lot more attractive. Work on yourself, hit the gym, pick up a new skill, or advance your education. These efforts improve your life and show that you're someone who's always growing and evolving. This adaptability and self-improvement are qualities anyone would seek in a partner. Remember, a true relationship is about equality, not playing a chase game. With a bit of Stoic wisdom, you can maintain your peace of mind and attract a relationship that truly values mutual respect and genuine connection. This approach not only upholds your dignity, but also sets the stage for a healthy, balanced relationship to flourish. If you've ever felt like you're constantly chasing someone who doesn't seem interested, it's time to take a step back and reflect. If this message resonates with you, drop a comment below and say, "No more chasing." We'd love to hear your experiences and thoughts. Remember, your power comes from focusing on what you can control, your actions, mindset, and how you spend your time. Let us know how you plan to shift your perspective. Now, let's dive into the next point in the video. Number 6. Pay attention to your own growth. Investing time in your personal growth significantly boosts your appeal. Focus on advancing your career and diving into hobbies you love. This effort will elevate your self-confidence and shape you into an intriguing and well-rounded individual. Whether it's trying out a new hobby, learning a skill, or joining a club that piques your interest, investing in yourself makes you more interesting to others, including her. Imagine you've always wanted to play a musical instrument, but never got around to it. Signing up for guitar lessons, practicing diligently, and eventually mastering a tune not only brings a sense of accomplishment, but also adds an interesting layer to your personality. It shows you're passionate and dedicated to personal growth. Or maybe you're keen on a particular sport or activity. Joining a local team or group, whether for running, hiking, or martial arts, enhances your physical health and widens your social network. You'll meet new people, share stories, and grow personally. These activities enrich your personality, making you a more captivating presence. Embracing your own development reflects the Stoic value of self-discipline. You're not seeking validation from a woman or anyone else. You find it within yourself. This internal confidence is far more appealing than any outward effort to attract attention. Stoicism also teaches us to find satisfaction within ourselves. By dedicating time to personal growth, you cultivate a strong sense of self-worth that doesn't depend on others' opinions or attention. This mindset not only bolsters your resilience against rejection, but also preserves your peace of mind. When you prioritize your own life, you handle relationships better. You approach them from a position of abundance, not lack. You're not seeking someone to fill a void, but rather someone to complement your already fulfilling life. This perspective fosters healthier, more balanced relationships. So focus on becoming the best version of yourself. Pour energy into your development, follow your passions, and nurture your interests. This won't just make you more attractive, it will lead to a richer, more satisfying life. Aligning with Stoic teachings, this path not only enhances your personal life, but also draws people to you, including women who value a man who is confident, independent, and always striving to improve. Number 7. Make your actions reflect your core beliefs. Living in alignment with your core beliefs is a profound demonstration of integrity and self-worth, which inherently makes you more appealing. In Stoic philosophy, this means letting your life be guided by virtues like wisdom, courage, justice, and moderation. This commitment not only boosts your self-esteem, but also attracts women who value these same qualities. Take honesty, for example. If this is a principle you hold dear, always strive to be truthful. Whether you're talking to her or someone else, being upfront and genuine helps build trust and shows your commitment to your values, even when it's challenging. If maintaining health is important to you, stick to a consistent routine of exercise and nutritious eating. This doesn't just improve your physical health, it demonstrates discipline and seriousness about caring for yourself, highlighting that you value both your own and others' well-being. Stoicism teaches that you shouldn't chase a woman's attention. Your value doesn't depend on others' acknowledgement. Instead, focus on being your best self and leading a life that mirrors your values. For instance, if kindness is important to you, extend it not only to her but to everyone you meet. If you prize knowledge, continually seek learning and personal growth. Imagine meeting a woman who respects your steadfastness to honesty and your health-conscious lifestyle. She notices how consistently your choices reflect these values, whether you're being forthright in tough situations or sticking to your exercise plan despite a hectic schedule. This reliability and dedication showcase your character, making you stand out without needing to actively seek her attention. Living by your values means you know who you are. You aren't influenced by external opinions or driven by a need for validation from others, including women. This kind of stability is incredibly attractive, as it displays both strength of character and confidence. A woman who respects and shares these values will naturally gravitate towards you, seeing in you a kindred spirit who treasures the same principles. In essence, aligning your actions with your values isn't about impressing others, but about staying true to yourself. By doing this, you attract authentic connections and relationships, including with women who value and respect the real you. Remember, according to Stoicism, true satisfaction comes from within, from living a life that genuinely reflects your most cherished beliefs and principles. Number 8. Teach her to value your time. In Stoicism, virtues like self-respect and discipline play a crucial role, extending to all areas of life, including relationships. To have a woman appreciate your time, you need to value it first. This isn't about playing games or being elusive. It's about recognizing and standing firm on your worth. Start by establishing clear boundaries and expectations. Be upfront about your priorities and how you organize your day. If you're deeply committed to your work or personal hobbies, make it clear that these are vital for your personal development and happiness. When you communicate this confidently, it shows that you're dedicated to your commitments and interests, which are important to you. This doesn't mean you ignore her needs, but rather that you find a balance between hers and yours. Picture this. You're engrossed in an important project or indulging in a hobby, and she calls wanting to hang out right away. Instead of abandoning your activity, let her know you're busy and propose a different time when you can focus entirely on her. This approach respects both your schedule and her desire to spend time together. Stoicism encourages us to concentrate on what we can control and find validation from within, not from others. Thus, it's important not to always be immediately available. Occasionally being unavailable highlights that you have your own life outside the relationship, which is attractive and healthy. It shows you respect your own time, and in response, she will likely respect it too. It's just as crucial to respect her time. If you've made plans, be on time. If you've promised something, follow through. Take an active interest in her life and schedule. This establishes a mutual respect for each other's time and helps build a stronger connection. If she asks to meet at the last minute, it's perfectly fine to say you're unavailable and suggest another time. This shows you respect your time and care enough about her to offer a meaningful alternative rather than a rushed get-together. It signals that you're someone who plans and prioritizes significant interactions over quick, thoughtless ones. By adopting these Stoic principles of wisdom and moderation, you're not chasing her attention, you're earning it through mutual respect and understanding. This strategy not only strengthens your relationship, but ensures it's based on a solid foundation of respect and genuine connection. In essence, valuing your time according to Stoic principles isn't about manipulation. It's about living with self-respect and discipline. By cherishing your time and honoring hers, you foster an environment where both of you can grow individually and together. This approach doesn't just improve your relationship, it fortifies it with mutual respect, making it more durable against any challenges that come your way. Number 9. Recognize when it's time to say goodbye. Holding on to your self-respect and dignity means understanding when to step away. Deciding to leave is a clear sign you value your principles and self-worth more than staying with someone who doesn't return your feelings or see your true value. This is a core lesson from Stoicism, which guides us to focus on what we can control, our actions, reactions, and attitudes, and release what we can't, such as other people's feelings and behaviors. Here's why this way of thinking is crucial: self-respect. Choosing not to plead for attention or affection is a powerful display of self-respect. Stoic wisdom places a high value on holding yourself and your integrity in the highest regard. Marcus Aurelius, a notable Stoic thinker, stressed the importance of self-respect, urging us to live true to our nature and virtues. By not pursuing someone who overlooks your worth, you show that you respect yourself too much to settle for less than you deserve. This kind of self-respect not only makes you more appealing, but also emotionally stronger. Personal growth. Stepping away from situations that don't add value to your life frees you up to focus on personal development and pursue what you're passionate about. Seneca, another Stoic philosopher, emphasized the value of time and dedicating it to personal advancement. By moving on from relationships that don't fulfill you, you save energy and time to invest in improving yourself. This commitment to personal excellence naturally attracts people who truly value and resonate with your beliefs. Abundance mindset. Understanding that there are many potential partners out there can encourage you to leave those who don't recognize your worth, thereby opening the door to meet those who will. Stoicism encourages us to adopt an abundance mindset, recognizing that the world is filled with opportunities and that clinging to what doesn't benefit us isn't necessary. Epictetus, a Stoic teacher, advised focusing on what we can control and letting go of attachments to external outcomes. By embracing this mindset, you open yourself up to meeting people who genuinely appreciate and value you. Imagine you're always the one reaching out to a woman who seems uninterested. You're the first to text, plan dates, and put in all the effort, yet she hardly responds. Stoic principles remind us that her indifference is out of your control. Instead of continuing to seek her attention, consider whether your efforts are truly valued. If they're not, it might be time to rethink your approach and walk away. Choosing to walk away is a bold declaration of your self-worth and respect, not a sign of weakness. It shows you prioritize your well-being and are ready to seek healthier, more fulfilling relationships. Stoicism teaches us to live by our highest values and release anything that reduces our peace of mind. By walking away from a one-sided relationship, you commit to your happiness and integrity. In essence, knowing when to walk away is a key part of Stoicism and preserving your dignity. It enables you to concentrate on your growth, maintain self-respect, and embrace an abundance mindset. By doing so, You draw in people who genuinely match your values and appreciate you for who you are. Remember, walking away isn't about quitting. It's about recognizing your worth and refusing to accept anything less than you truly deserve. That wraps up our chat today on how Stoicism can subtly help you catch people's attention without seeming desperate. I hope these tips have been a light bulb moment for you. Stoicism is more than just toughing it out. It's about building a life filled with dignity, self-respect, and peace within yourself. By stepping away from the tiring pursuit of attention and focusing on bettering yourself and forging real connections, you're not just conserving energy. You're laying the groundwork for deeper, more meaningful interactions. Remember, the secret to genuine allure isn't about constant chasing. It's about showing up as calm and confident. Every strategy we touched on today, from holding back on making the first move to focusing on your personal growth, boosts your worth and naturally pulls the right folks into your orbit. It's about shaping a life that others want to join, not because you're clamoring for their attention, but because they see and appreciate your true value.